¿Cómo están, señores? El día de hoy reaccionaremos a los 10 mejores clutches o jugadas históricas, jugadas que son realmente buenísimas y que salvan partidas de pro players en toda la historia de Fortnite competitivo. No suelen dejar su like y suscribirse si les gusta este tipo de reacciones mientras
Benji's
almorzamos.
insane DreamHack clutch. During the finals of one of the solo DreamHack events, Benji was performing quite badly and found himself towards the bottom of the leaderboard. So when it came time to the second to last game, nobody would have guessed that he was about to make a play that would be a highlight in his career.
Right now, he's at 100 battles. He's at 150.
Vamos a pelar Ray, Chisi. Beso, hermanito. Vamos a ver, Chisi, vamos a pelar Ray.
He's in such a good spot. Benji's gonna get another one. That's gonna be Rotary. Benji is going insane. Benji's gonna get one more. Benji is on an absolute running rampage.
Ah, podemos subtítulos ahí, ¿no? Para que vean la vida. Oh, está matando a todo el mundo. Au. Mató a
That clip from
todos.
Benji ended up earning him around $1,000, but this next one ended up earning the player over $50,000. And that's Mr. Savage's World Cup Shadow Bomb.
Esta jugada en su momento cuando salió, porque yo me acuerdo que lo estaba viendo en mi ciber. Me acuerdo que lo estaba viendo en mi ciber cuando jugaba competitivo. Impresionante esta jugada. Para el momento, ahora día de hoy ya está choqueante. Pero creo que muy poca gente sabía lo que podía hacer la granada bomba. No me acuerdo si funcionaba, ¿no?
Mr. Savage has been one of Fortnite's smartest players for years now, and this iconic clip.
¿Señor Salvaje salía ahí? No creo.
Not many people remember about this moment is that it actually qualified him for the World Cup Finals.
Ah,
Going into this
viejo.
game, he needed to drop a pretty high kill win to have a chance at making it. So when it came down to the final moments, he needed this win.
Qué cambiado está el señor Salvaje.
But now Savage is the person who will make it work. He is so innovative. And he takes out Pucho. This is what I was talking about. That matters. Sad Aqua. Back now, top four.
Ahí tranqui, matamos a todos los mejores del momento.
Savage qualifies this week for a trip to the World Cup Finals in New York. An idiot, Mr. Savage M. Building on up, 22 builds remaining. The spray comes in a 72 tag, another elimination. Now 8 elims this game. They've got to go up the side of a mountain, and it's Shadow Bomb time. Look at how awkward this is. He's getting completely blocked that out. He's deciding to take the
Nada, men.
Yes, oh,
Para el momento
my God!
es histórica esa play.
What a play! Are
The
you
best Shadow Bomb use I've ever seen!
Number 8 is Yandy's solo
Para su momento, esta fue probablemente la mejor jugada de todos los tiempos.
clutch. This is our first of a couple FNCS reboot round wins.
Porque ahí las
Early
mecánicas no eran tan
season seven
avanzadas.
FNCS semifinals,
Ahora sí ya-
Yandy's trio ended up getting contested, so they weren't able to place highly enough to make the grand finals. However, they did manage to get 13th, which meant that they barely qualified to compete in the reboot round, where only one team who wins makes it into the grand finals. They eventually made their way into the endgame and
Lo iba a
found
explicar,
themselves
pero ya lo
at
explicó
height,
él.
a dominant position. But when Sean VT and Chashi went down, it was up to Ziandi to pull off a clutch of a lifetime.
A ver.
It is Chassis at height alongside with Z-Andy who won a cash. Come on, get cops! What a huge job! So many people, and it is to play well with Apex's Chrissy.
Now has a deep dive into his heels to maybe stay
Another
alive.
chop.
The second chop. Andy lands.
Ese huevón no lo tumban. Oh my God.
There's nothing. It's run out.
Waiting up the feed, and one
Jugar
last
high es
been
así, mano. Tienes que ser frío.
Legend has been eliminated. Snag has been
Jugar high
eliminated.
es así.
Andy, can he do the solo clutch? We've already seen some insane clutches here for the reboot rounds. This will be one of the best of all time.
Oh my God.
He's able to hold down. He gets elimination already, but he
Ooh.
loses his advantage. But he gets a knock on Steelix here.
No
He's
creo
gonna
que
have to
clutchee
hold on
más.
now. People shooting in the backside. He's gonna do another. He doesn't see him. Oh my goodness, Shio. He's gonna get the siphon, and he has 6 cabbages.
Might just be enough, Andy.
Ni cagando la gana.
He just went all the way towards the top, clutched it with a sneaky play at the end. They've
Qué
won
locura fue
the
ese
first
clutch.
game of reboot rounds.
Qué
Number
locura
7,
fue eso.
Peterbot's semifinal solo win. Now I was debating on whether to put this higher up on the list since this clutch was pretty insane. But
A
I
ver.
think the rest of them are just a little bit better. This win happened during the Chapter 3 Season 1
Ah, eso
FNCS
sí, nada.
semifinals, where duos had only 5 games to either win one game or come within the top 6 most consistent teams to make it to the Grands. Going into the very last game, it was looking really bad for
Okay.
Peterbot and Quanti. There was pretty much no way they would be able to qualify off of consistency. They needed to win. But Quanti ended up going down before the moving zones even started, so all hope seemed lost. But this is Peterbot we're talking about, one of the most skilled fraggers in the entire game.
A ver.
What?
I got
Ay, si le crasheó encima para darle más emoción.
Nice. Wow, you're crazy, bro.
Peterbot has a chance here. It's all going to come down to these Elans right here. He might
Jugar contra Peterbot es injusto, man.
find this one right here. He's got cold in his sights. He's looking up for high ground. Can he actually win this? Doesn't
¿Qué?
We're there, but the flip shot was even better. Oh my gosh. Peterbot.
¿Qué?
No way. Cold versus Peterbot here for the 6th place position. Peterbot comes all the way down.
No hay forma que la gane, ¿no?
He gets his second one as well.
No hay forma que la gane,
It's
¿no?
incredible.
Ok.
An incredible play.
Oh my god! I'm so good! Oh my
A la mierda, qué bueno es.
Number 6, a Wrigley solo clutch. This one is extremely similar to Zandy's, but the difference is that it was way more insane.
Nada que
This
ver ese
happened in the Chapter
comentario.
2 Season 7 FNCS
Es la gente de
reboot
otro nivel.
round, and they ended up making it there in the first place by just barely finishing in 14th out of the top 17 trios that made it in the semifinals. They were looking pretty good throughout the endgame, but later on in the moving zones, Caber
¿Crees que tenga
and
cheats? Para
Dictating
mí no
would get
tiene
caught out and go down. So with barely any HP, it was time for Wrigley to make the craziest play of his career.
Wrigley, another tug on my body, right behind you.
Jugar en Lante es muy es muy difícil.
You have my kid's on Dictate's
No,
body.
jugar en LAN es muy complicado. No cualquier persona te puede jugar en LAN. En LAN te ganan los nervios, definitivamente. A su madre, cuánta cura. Ni cagando se juega en Vitrine High.
You're good, man, still.
Back, and down. Good shopping in. 14 builds, 10 builds,
A la mierda, weón.
4 builds. You hit one of these kids 100.
You might have to drop or use that amount.
Oh my god, qué buena suerte que tuvo.
All solos, all solos!
¡No!
The ultimate game experience. Feel the
Chuck it down there!
Maldito.
Matt's build.
Yep.
Ni cagando pago YouTube Premium, no, ni me cagan en plata.
I don't think he's gonna have charges. Two builds.
Nice. Place one more. Cracked him.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Number 5, a
Ok,
Sprite solo
ese clutch estuvo pendejazo, pero pendejazo, ¿ah?
clutch. A lot of people would say this is the best clutch in this game's
Lolito
history,
le
and
gana.
rightfully so. This occurred all the way back in
Lolito
Chapter
le
2
gana,
Season
cierto,
6 of FNCS. Sprite, Gabe, and Tahi were battling it out at Sweaty Sands with Clicks, Booga, and Bizzle for this entire season. Neither team wanted to leave, and it seemed like they were just griefing each other this entire time. So when they both made it to the semifinals, everyone thought that both of these teams' seasons were over. But somehow, Sprite's trio was able to place 17th. Now this was extremely close
Atentos con este clutch, porque es de los mejores que verán en su vida.
because the trios that placed 7th to 17th
Me acuerdo clarito de
would
este
compete in
clutch,
that
este lo vi en
reboot
Twitter.
round, where as you all know, they had one chance to win, and if they did, they'd make the grand finals. But later on in the end game, Gabe and Tahi would go down. It was looking like a miracle run was over, but Sprite thought otherwise.
Este probablemente, yo creo que es, si no uno de los mejores, top 3. Para mí este es top 3. Porque este clutch es de los mejores que verán en sus vidas. Tienes que dar contexto acá de que el que gana es el que pasa a la siguiente ronda. O sea, es una win o nada. No es como que por puntos o nada. Eso es importante.
I'm dead, low ground. Oh, you're spread. Team on low ground. Nice. Stormfish and flopper behind you. 40 seconds until dawn.
3 Slurfish. Pop. Nice. 300 mats. 200 mats.
Dirán, Pucho, ¿por qué es tan pendejo ese clutch? ¿Por qué será?
Yep, swordfish. 7 builds. Top 2. 1v2, 1v2. 1v2, you have one swordfish. Pop a swordfish. 13 builds. One up. Nice! He has to go through a building. 4 builds. He has to go through a building. Nice. Can I finish? No more builds. He's going up.
Number 4, Hen.
Mano, ese clutch es una puta locura, weón. Es una puta locura.
This is a solo Grand's win.
Es una
This
puta
clutch
locura
hands
ese
down
clutch.
has to be the most impressive showing from a player ever. During the Chapter 3 Season 1 FNCS Grand Finals, Queasy and Hen
Ese clutch está
first place
fácil. No, Fax, ese clutch no fue fácil.
for the
Ese clutch no era fácil, Fax. Yo creo que para decir que era fácil, tú tendrías que estar en la situación que él. Y haber clasificado a las reboot rounds de NAE. Cosa que no has hecho.
majority of the tournament. But going into the last game, nothing was set in stone.
Pegar
If they
lo
ended
que
up
pegó ahí
performing
es
poorly,
muy
there were still
pendejo.
multiple
Nadie te
games
pega
that
eso.
could easily
La realidad es
overtake
esa.
them. And when Queasy
Un
ended up going down,
1v3 en high es imposible. O sea, un 1v3 de atrás de high pegando max damage de 3. O sea, sí o sí tenías que matarte a uno, sí o sí, weón. A uno sí o sí tenías que darte la matada de lo más rápido posible. Y eso lo hizo fallando 0 de 0 balas. Si él fallaba una bala de lo que sea y no lo mataba al primero, perdía. Pegó absolutamente todas las balas. No falló ni una sola bala. Y encima creo que al segundo que mata, lo mata como que viéndole un píxel.
early on,
Ya hago eso en
it was
pública,
all up
es
for
cierto.
Hen
Yo
to
también creo que la hace.
solidify the FNCS championship.
Hen's done so well to stay alive. He's done everything he possibly can, and he won't stop here. Dealing damage, applying pressure like he has a teammate by his side.
6 teams, 6 players. It's a solos FNCS basically, and Hen is going for high ground. 1v1, toe to toe, up against Bubak. One edit, he's got no shield. Hen needs to win this. He has control. This is a solo clutch of your career, my friend, and you're about to win the FNCS if you hold on. No mats, one armored wall. This is all he has left.
Hen has everything. He's done everything. He's solo clutch. We know he has that ability. No materials left, but he still is able to apply damage. Won't get that elimination, but
Oh my
he
God.
will hold on.
Starts to spray one more person in his way to support
Pero
the
mal.
low ground. All it has to do is wait. The drop
Uf.
down, the beam. It's almost enough. Hen has it. 1v1, 297.
El antiguo
points.
movimiento,
This is
mano, qué
for
hermoso
the
que se ve.
championship. All he has to do is take down walks, solidify it. He has enough points already, but do it in
Ay.
style, my friend. The VR is just in your grasp. Hen
Ooh.
has a solo against the world, and he wins the European FNCS.
Number 3,
Esto,
Mongols 2 HP
creo que ese clutch, para mí, sigo diciendo que el anterior, el del top 5, es mejor que ese. Pero fácil me falta contexto de saber, porque no estoy enterado del contexto ahí.
to
No le encargo
qualify
más.
for the World Cup finals. Now, throughout the World Cup qualifiers, in duos, Mongrel was dominating with Mitro, even qualifying 3 separate times. But solos
Gracias
was a
por cambiarlo.
completely different story. It seemed like every week he was just getting worse and worse placements. But in the opens of week 3 solos, he would pull off one of the most insane clutches in Fortnite history.
A ver.
So that he can continue his path down and get through cover. Yes, barely 2 HP. Are you going to do this, Marvel? No way.
I don't think so.
Qué
The
pena.
drop in. Gets the shot off and gets the
Okay.
elimination. Mongrel literally putting on a clinic of
Ooh.
why you need to pay attention.
What?
What's
Ooh.
going on? Are
Everybody
you kidding?
just fell.
Picks up 3 balls.
Launch pad, he's gonna launch pad off. Oh my goodness. Are you serious? 13 eliminations. There's still 4 players left, including him. That is
Ooh.
down. No way. Are you doing this right now, Mongrel? No way. Top 3 situation now. Couldn't get the time for the minis earlier
El
in the
cabro.
lobby. And now reloading double
Grande
as well.
replay.
Zooer's gonna go down in another one. Mongrel, are
Qué
you
locura.
kidding me? There is no
Mano, qué desesperante. No me pienso pagar YouTube Premium, voy avisando. No me pienso pagar YouTube Premium.
way you just did
Sigo pensando que el anterior clutch es mejor, el del top
that.
5.
All right, see you.
Este es buenísimo también, pero es que Mugre está muy adelantado a su tiempo. Por eso no creo que no le pondría tan encima. Porque el pata era, o sea, el clutch es buenísimo, pero que lo que creo que le da fuerza a al top de este clutch es que es por donde comienzan. No, yo ni cagando hago eso, ni cagando, olvídate.
Number 2, the Zexro Papa Bandage.
Este buenísimo. Este buenísimo.
Semifinals, where you needed to place top 8 in order to qualify for the grand finals. So clutching up as many points as possible is a must to make it.
¿De verdad usted paga YouTube Premium? Este clutch es buenísimo. Mira eso, huevón. Ese clutch es demasiado bueno. Y para darle contexto, eso fue creo que en la primera FNCS que hubo, si no estoy mal.
What makes this clip even better looking back at it is that if he didn't end up clutching, they wouldn't have qualified for the grand finals. If you guys remember, he actually ended up winning that season, becoming the first FNCS grand champions. So
o sea, si no, lo que está diciendo... bueno, los subtítulos se leen.
Making his trio $300,000. So that's why I had to put the second on the list. The number 1 clutch in Fortnite history,
¿Cuál será el primero?
Opinion, has to be the final 1v1 in the FNCS Invitational.
Ah, ya.
With Kami and Vino going head
Definitivamente.
to head to determine the winner. Leading up to this point in the tournament, Kami and
Mi corazón se me salía ese día.
Showing why they are one of the best duos in the world.
Horrible, mano.
4 wins throughout the 2 days of competition.
Horrible eso. Mi corazón me dolía ese día. Demasiado emocionante. Dejó la valla muy alta.
One other duo that was up there with them, and that was Queasy and Vino. They also showed the world why they were so good on height, getting 2 wins themselves. With both teams being so consistent, they ended up pulling ahead of everyone by over 50 points, which meant there was pretty much no possible way anybody could overtake them. But with Kami and Seti being 12 points ahead of them, they realized coming through with the win would be almost impossible, since Kami and Seti were playing so consistently that entire tournament. So in a last chance attempt, instead of playing out the game and hopefully winning, they decided to take the fight straight to them.
Oh my god.
What is this? Queasy, Vino are trying to take it by force. You only win in one way.
Qué momento tan emocionante. ¡Ay! Qué buen caster, man. Qué lástima por la gente que no sepa inglés, mano, porque lo castean tan bien en inglés. No.
And as we all know, Kami and Seti would end up winning, becoming the first LAN champions since the World Cup. Now this list was
Qué
just my
emocionante
opinion,
fue
and
eso.
there's some clips that were really insane that I didn't mention. So comment down below what you guys think is the best clutch in competitive Fortnite history. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. We're trying to hit 100K.
Sí, el golpe de la mesa refleja la
Thank you guys all so
frustración.
much for watching till the end. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace out.
No, qué god, mano. No pienso ver más anuncios. Ya saben que si les gusta este tipo de reacciones, les gusta el competitivo de Fortnite, pueden pasar por mi canal de Twitch. Like y sub.